In the United States this year, Tesla has dominated electric vehicle and premium car sales from January to May of 2022. Now, the media said that, Tesla killers would be here by now and Tesla's reign at the top of the charts would be finished. I'm just wondering, what's going on, media? What's going on? Why is no one holding you accountable? Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm the Electric Viking. Great to see you. Tesla is in a league of its own in the US, while Hyundai Motor Group has become the second biggest player ahead of Ford. Interesting. Inside EVs says that new car registrations indicate that Tesla has strengthened. Yes, the media would have you believing otherwise, wouldn't they? Strengthened its position in the all-electric car segment, as well as among premium and luxury brands in the US. According to the latest registration data from Experian via Automotive News for the first 5 months of 2022, new Tesla registrations increased by 66% year over year to 180,000, or exactly 179,574. Now, registration data actually lags behind sales by at least several weeks, but can be used as a proxy of sales, especially because not all numbers are publicly available, specifically on a monthly basis. So the actual number could be slightly higher. The Tesla Model Y was the most popular electric model through the end of May, with 83,000 registrations in the US, noticeably quite a way ahead of the Tesla Model 3 with 74,000. The third most popular electric vehicle is the Ford Mustang Mach-E with 15,500. Fair way behind, obviously. However, when it comes to top automakers, Ford has now fallen to third with 17,409 in total, noticeably well behind the Hyundai Motor Group, which is obviously Hyundai and Kia put together, with 27,746 units. Now, this is kind of interesting reporting. I'm seeing this everywhere. To be fair, Hyundai and Kia, they are kind of a group, but they're not really. I mean, they are actual individual entities where there's like a weird connection between the two of them. The reality is Hyundai doesn't actually own Kia. Hyundai own a percentage of Kia. I think it's about 25%. So whether or not you want to say Hyundai and Kia really together, they're the same company, it's not actually objectively true. So the media has reported this as though Hyundai and Kia have jumped above Ford, but it really depends on the way you want to look at it. I personally technically would say that they haven't. But regardless, the truth is Hyundai and Kia are selling more EVs than they were last year by about 30%. Ford is selling about 70% more EVs than it was last year. So they've both improved. It's noteworthy that only two more models exceeded 10,000 units for the entire year in total sales. In the United States, the Tesla Model S, incredibly, with 13,008, and the Hyundai Ioniq 5 with 10,776. The Tesla Model X nearly got to 10,000. It had 9,600 deliveries, and the Kia EV6 was 9,508, slightly below. Now, what really amazes me is that Kia's production of the EV6 and Hyundai's production of the Ioniq 5 is so abysmal that Tesla beat them with the Model S and the Model X. I mean, these are niche cars that were only manufactured for about half of the year by Tesla and cost an insane amount of money. The average person can't afford them. Frankly, in my view, Hyundai and Kia have two excellent cars, EV6 and Ioniq 5, absolutely amazing cars. But production, in my view, is just, it's not good enough. And one of the key reasons, right, is because Hyundai and Kia went down the merry path of what? Hydrogen, right? And they still are. They're still investing into hydrogen, probably because the government in South Korea, is encouraging it, is giving them money to waste on it. To waste, if you go all in on EVs, as they claim that they are, then your production ramps up very quickly. They're not doing that. Top brands and models in the US from January to May of 2022. Tesla as a brand, 180,000. Ford as a brand, 17,000. Kia as a brand, 15,000. Hyundai as a brand, 10,776, because we don't have numbers for their other models in the US. Nissan, 7,000. Audi, 6,600. Polestar, 4,000. Volkswagen ID4, nearly 4,000. Chevrolet Bolt EV and the Bolt EUV put together, 3,645. That's almost all of GM's EV sales for the year. Yeah, Mary. World's best electric car company, Mary. Nah, don't think so. Porsche Taycan, 3,600. Volvo, 3,300. Mercedes-Benz EQS, 3,250. Rivian R1T, 2,000. BMW 1,200, Lucid Air 827. The Mazda MX-30 306. Now that vehicle is about to go extinct in my view, very likely, considering it's basically a joke, and its sales numbers per month now are what? They sold 27 in June. That's through the entire country of the United States and Canada combined. 27. They did actually manage to beat the Jaguar I-Pace, the former World Electric Car of the Year, which delivered 220. I feel sorry for the 220 souls that spent $100,000 on a Jaguar I-Pace. Anyway, maybe Jaguar gave them a big discount. So who knows? And then we got the Toyota BZ4X, which sold 181. Well, Toyota delivered 181, but then they had to recall them because the wheels fell off. I'm not joking. The wheels are falling off. Toyota doesn't know why. I don't know if they've worked it out yet, but as far as I know, they haven't worked it out yet. So I'll put a link in the description below to that story. I'm not making that up. It's true. Last place was the Cadillac Lyriq with 40 deliveries, but obviously that's just starting for General Motors. So hopefully GM can ramp up delivery of the Lyriq because there's clearly a lot of demand for that EV. It looks pretty cool too. When it comes to premium and luxury brands, according to the report, Tesla is not only number one, but it has a huge advantage now and a strong growth rate, in particular in comparison to its direct competition. Other brands, aside from Genesis, which is a smaller player, much smaller, noted a significant decrease in sales. Premium brands in the US from January to May of 2022, Tesla was number one with 180,000, up 66%. BMW, on the other hand, who just managed to beat Tesla last year, were down 11% to 133,000. The crazy thing is, right, of those sales, so BMW delivered 133,000 cars for the first half of this year in the US. Only 1,200 of those were electric. 1,200, right? In other words, less than 1% of all BMW cars delivered in the US were electric. What does that tell you about the future of BMW in the United States? I've got a BMW. I'm about to get rid of it. Those of you who watch the channel would know what I'm doing. Got 2 EVs coming on the way to replace that old BMW. That's pretty much the future, isn't it? Replace your old BMW with a new electric car. Doesn't matter what brand it is, but moving on with the future, the new replaces the old. 1% of all their vehicles sold EVs. I mean, that to me says BMW probably doesn't have a great future, at least not in the US. Mercedes-Benz came in fourth. They lost out to Lexus, who were in third. Lexus, 112,300, down 20%. Well, what does that tell you as well? Lexus doesn't really produce any EVs either. Same thing, down 20%. Fourth, Mercedes, 110,584, down 17%, also not producing many EVs. Only 3,250 of those, the EQS, were EVs. That's a very small number as well. Audi, 68,000. Down 35%, including 6,617 electric cars. In my view, these numbers prove what's happening now is that Tesla is disrupting their direct competition, which are these other premium automakers. Now, I know some of you think that Tesla is not competition for these manufacturers, but I think the stats would say that that's wrong. I mean, the average sales transaction price are very similar, right? Tesla is disrupting the competition. Competition's down 11, down 19, down 17, and down 35%. The future, my friends, is electric, and it's exciting. It's exciting to be alive and see this happening before our very eyes. 10 years' time from now, we're all going to be driving around in electric cars. Well, maybe not. I mean, some people do still use BlackBerry phones and, those Nokia 3310s. So, hey, some people will be late to the party. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Have a great day.